So I bought another Honda. All right. Well, of course, this is the third weekend we've had this, and now it's pouring rain, and I'm in a garage, but it is so humid in here. I don't think I'm working on this weekend. This is just a backup car for us. So to answer questions that you guys probably don't care, why did I buy this Odyssey? Well, Emily didn't. She can drive stick. She just doesn't like to. And the Accord was a non-ABS car. And I saw this Odyssey. I just decided to look at RepoCast at like 8. It was like right before 8:30 one Thursday, and this was at $1,200. But the guy I was bidding against had auto bid up to $1,675, so I ended up paying $1,700 before auction fees for this. And maybe I overpaid because it has 259,000 miles on it already. But after I drove it out of there and felt how well it drives, and what really sold me on it was that the only light on was the service TPMS. I'm happy. It drives like it has 50K on it. Now, the one thing I wasn't happy about is that they had listed it as an EX, but this is an EXL, which for this generation, 05 to 10, EXLs and Tourings had VCM, and LXs and EXs did not. So this does have cylinder deactivation. I don't think it has a muzzler on it because the eco light still comes on. And it's just one thing that, I mean, I'd rather use a little bit more gas and have peace of mind that that's not going to cause the engine to fail prematurely. So what are my plans for this? It's just our backup car. I do have an idea to do a series. If you can maintain a backup car for $20 a week in parts, and so far, if I would have started it the week I got it, I would have immediately went into debt because I got the parts to change the oil, and I'm not gonna get oil change parts that cost less than $20 for this. But it's already the third week, so technically my budget would have been 60 by now. And today was going to be the day that I go through it, because the issue I have is the brake pedal feels great halfway, and when you get halfway down it gets real hard, but you're not stopping any faster. So when I put a thermometer on, the left front and right rear were 15 degrees warmer than the opposing sides, which isn't insane. It doesn't tell me anything's locked up, but I think it's got some stuck pins. So I was going to see if that could be a free fix. Get the torch out, free those up, clean them up, or do some really cheap pin kits, and not have to do calipers. Other than that, though, I mean, it drives great. Beyond that, I don't think I got it up over 67-ish, where I shouldn't have been going that fast. I didn't even notice I was going that fast because the Subaru is so much slower. And the other things I know that are wrong with this are both back TPMS sensors are dead. That would explain the service TPMS light. And then it's got the driver's footwell fuse box cover missing, and the passenger side tailgate tail lamp access panel is missing. So you could source those from a junkyard. They might even be cheap enough right from the Honda dealer. I'll have to change clothes and do it a different day. But what I was going to do today is shake the suspension down, because you won't always feel loose parts in the suspension just driving it. It's just going to chew your tires. Check the brakes out, and then I already looked at the fluids. Fortunately, it had adequate enough oil in it, and it well, I should say an adequate oil level. You don't know what kind of oil's in it. And it wasn't black. So I'm not gonna change the oil probably until after I get the front end checked out and rear end, because this being an Odyssey versus a Town and Country or a Sienna, this has independent rear suspension. So it's got a lot of parts in the back that can and do wear out compared to competing vans. And the power steering fluid is black. It's full, but it's black. Also on that wheel, it has a GM lug nut on it, which does not have the right seat, so I need at least a lug nut. That's really gonna cut into the budget there. Well, I didn't check the brake fluid yet, so hopefully that is not black. Probably shouldn't open it when it's this humid. Amber. We'll call that amber. That's not that bad. I guess it's not completely black. Still got some transparency for the power steering fluid. Ooh, looks like it's got a leak there. Some free exchanging there. What other fluid should we check? Ooh. That looks gross in there. At least it seems tight, unlike all our CRV ones. And I'm not gonna open the radiator, but you could probably peek in the overflow tank. Oh yeah, it's got blue coolant in it. It's cool. The correct coolant, hopefully.